Let me show you how we can compose small functions to build more complex and interesting functions. So let's say we have a string in this format, key : value. Now we want to pass this string through two transformations. First, we want to replace the colon with an equal sign. So key equals value. That is our first transformation. Now in the second transformation, we want to add braces around this string. So second, we want to add curly braces and get something like this. So we're going to declare two small functions, and then we're going to compose them to build a larger, more complex function. So first we declare a function of string and string. We call it replace : and set it to a lambda expression like this. str goes to str.replace. We want to replace the colon with an equal sign, like this. Now the second function. So function of string and string. Let's call this add braces and set it to a lambda like this. str goes to, first we add the left brace, then we add our string, and then we add the right brace. Pretty straightforward, right? Now, there are two ways to compose functions. Here's one way. We start with the replace : function, then we call and then, exactly like how we chained multiple consumer objects. Here we should pass another function. So we pass add braces. Now this returns a new function. We can store it somewhere, or we can directly call the apply method, pass our string, key : value, and then get the result. As simple as that. So let's print it. And there you go. That's what we get. Beautiful. Now, once again, this is an example of declarative programming. So instead of writing instructions to specify how we should do something, we express what needs to be done. The details are somewhere else. So we have a bunch of small, reusable functions, and we're composing them to build something more complex. Now, when writing code like this, it's better to reformat our code like this. So we put each statement on a new line. That reads better. So replace : and then add braces, finally apply. Now we also have another method called compose. Compose is similar to and then, but it chains these functions in the reverse order. So if you want to achieve the same result using the compose method, we should write code like this. We start with the second function, add braces. We compose this with the first function, replace : and then we apply key value to get the result, and then print it. Take a look. We get the same result as before. So there are two ways to compose functions. Now, if you're curious how these work, put the caret over here. On the top, from the navigate menu, go to declaration, or use the shortcut. So here's the implementation of the and then method. So this method takes a function and it returns another function. Now, in the body of this function, first we make sure that the argument is not null. Now here we return another function that is represented using a lambda expression. So we have this parameter of type t. First we call the apply method on this argument. We get the result and then pass it to the apply method of the second function. Now the compose method is very similar, but it composes these functions in the reverse order.